So Argylle, the reviews are in, or at least some of them. It's not looking good, actually. It's not looking good. This is a movie I was looking forward to. Cast is great. Genuinely, the cast is fantastic. It looked like it would be good, dumb fun. And yeah, it still might be, to be honest. I mean, the reviews are not great, but it still might be. So we'll take a look. I do this with films I'm personally looking forward to, or like blockbusters and stuff like that. But we'll take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. Turn the bell notifications on. And follow me over on Twitter at MrH Reviews. So let's take a look. Like I said, it's not looking good. Rotten Tomatoes score is in. And Rotten Tomatoes doesn't really mean anything. Obviously, we all know that. But it is a metric to work by. And this is where a lot of the mainstream media people have put their reviews. So, yeah. 32%. It's coming in at. With 62 reviews. So, actually quite a lot of reviews. Substantially more than some drops in. This is out, I think it's out tomorrow for me, if I remember rightly. They say that the audience score will become available this weekend when the film officially opens. I'm pretty certain I can watch it tomorrow in the UK. And I'm pretty certain it's actually available elsewhere in the US tomorrow, which is surprising. Well, it's surprising that they're saying the weekend then. But basically, what do they say? I mean, it's rotten, and they say it's a nestling doll of a movie. A glib, winking, referential spy comedy that layers twist upon twist on top of each other to hide the fact there's nothing at the centre. I don't know if I really... without watching it, without watching it, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because surely if you're going to be meta and you're going to be referential and things like that, it doesn't really matter what's at the centre of it too much. The point is to make something that's kind of fun? Or am I off the mark there? A talented cast trapped in an endless story with a fake cat. Yeah, I mean, the cat is CGI, but it's kind of part of the fun, really. Not sure what they mean by an endless story. It sputters as it attempts to re-engineer the mechanics of better films. Well, that's probably fair, because these films always get compared to other films, basically. Times UK says it's a testament to the low-grade lethargy that informs so much of the writing here that his character template never evolved further than Henry Cavill plus wacky haircut equals hilarity. I don't actually think Henry Cavill was the main character. I mean, it's being torn apart. But then, just as an FYI, a lot of things with Henry Cavill get torn apart. Like, Grace Randolph is the perfect litmus test for mainstream media. She hates Henry Cavill. Like, fucking hates him. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare doesn't like the look of the trailer. It looks like good dumb fun. It doesn't need to be a blockbuster. Guys, you got to wrap your head around this. Not every movie has to be a blockbuster. Where are the popcorn flicks? We're missing them. These are these kind of popcorn flicks. I'm not understanding why people are not enjoying the fact that, you know, there are just some films being released. Just some good mid-tier films. Though Bryce Dallas Howard is charming, this twist-dependent action comedy gets tiresome. It all feels overly familiar, but the main problem with Argylle is that we never care about the characters. That might be fair. It feels like an achievement of sorts that while no one in Argylle can actually pronounce the name Argylle properly, that's funny if that is the case, but that might be a meme, right? This would not make it a list of the 50 most annoying things about the film. Wow. People really hate it. Wow. This might be shit then. Or it might be great. One of the most chaotically stupid action movies to torture audiences in ages. Argylle is a bad movie. A very, very bad movie. Well, Rolling Stone, I'm not going to believe you. Because Rolling Stone, you've been posting some absolute dog shit takes for a long time now. So we'll just discount your opinion there, Rolling Stone. It all starts to feel like one of those very expensive, very elaborate commercials for a pseudo-luxury product that you don't want to buy. A perfume, perhaps, or some car, The Hollywood Reporter. But that's kind of... If it's self-referential, isn't that kind of the point? Because it's being a bit meta on it, and it's kind of like... That's the point of it. If you watch James Bond, I mean, the entirety of James Bond is an advert for the items that James Bond is wearing and driving around in, right? It is. Yes, there's a story there, but the modern day James Bond, and has been throughout the years as well, they have just become adverts for things. You know, Tom Ford was famously doing James Bond suits, and they were up for sale. You could literally buy the Tom Ford suit that he wore. The Aston Martin, right? DB5. I think it was a DB5. Back in the day of Pierce Brosnan, the BMW Z3. These are all things that were adverts. The watch. Oh, yes, I wear this watch. Yes, it's got this on it. Like, they were adverts for things. Isn't that kind of the point? If it's a self-referential thing, it's kind of taking the piss out of it. I don't know. Hey, look. I mean, I've not seen it, so I honestly have no idea. But the story itself, greater the spy, the bigger the lie. From the twisted mind of Matthew Vaughn comes Argylle, a razor-witted, reality-bending, globe-encircling spy thriller. Bryce Dallas Howard is Ellie Conway, the reclusive author of a series of best-selling espionage novels whose idea of bliss is a night at home with a computer and a cat, Alfie. But when the plots of Ellie's fictional books, which centre on secret agent Argylle and his mission to unravel a global spy syndicate, begin to mirror the covert actions of a real-life spy organisation, quiet evenings at home become a thing of the past. Accompanied by Sam Rockwell, Aiden, a cat-allergic spy, Ellie races across the world to stay one step ahead of the killers as the line between Ellie's fictional world and her real one begins to blur. It does sound fun. I don't know. Oh, it is actually a cat. I thought it was a fake cat. Someone said it was a fake cat. Alfie's played by Chip, the real-life cat of supermodel Claudia Vaughn. Huh. Well, it is a real cat then. Egg on your face. What was it? Screen Crush. That's a real cat, mate. Not obviously not in all of it, but... Well, there you go. It's been torn apart by critics. It means it might be good. We'll see. What do you guys think? Are you keen for this or not? Did you watch the trailer? I watched it because Dua Lipa was in the trailer. God damn. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.